Hey, welcome to the Go Zone. This is your host, Aaron. Um, Normally, if you see me on Ustream, it's for the Caged DM Chronicles as Natan, or as with the Wild Hour, again under this name of Aaron. Natan is just one of my D&D characters, so that's why I use it for the Caged DM. Anyway, this is a new series I'm debuting called the Go Chronicles. Or the Go Zone rather, and it's just more appropriately what it is, or more accurately, is it's different things I've learned and want to share with other beginner players for the game of Go, or Baduk, or Weiqi, or Igo, as it's known, from Asia where it originated. Baduk in Korea, Weiqi in China, and then Igo in Japan, which we get the name Go from. At any rate, but this, yeah, it's different things I've learned. This is also different game reviews of even pro games. But keep in mind, this is from the eye of a double-digit Q player, so I'm gonna miss a lot of things that a lot of stronger players will catch. So don't take these reviews as a good review, as good reviews. Although I do find it funny, I am starting with a review with this first episode. Probably, in my opinion, a game that I am way out of my league trying to review, and that is the second Jubango game between Lee Sedol and Gu Li, two of the top players in the world. Now, let's see. I had a plan for this, and it's going to be bad setup. I'm warning y'all just now. It's going to be some pretty bad setup. Just get this done. So, oh wow. Did I even grab the right stone? Why are these look really jacked up already? Then again, my black stones are just dusty as all get out, so it's hard to tell. It is plastic, but I didn't think one of them would be nibbled. I don't know. I need to give them a cleaning. I'll run them through a strainer or something. Something with holes too small for the stones to slip through. I'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna grab the camera and go off camera. Alright, there's the board. Now, black open standard. Black was Gu Li this game. Black open with the Q16 point, followed by white, Lee Sedol taking the D16 point. And then a move that was made for territorial gain from the look of it, obviously since it's closer to the edge rather than out towards the middle, is this stone right here, the 3-4 point stone rather than a 4-4 stone. And then instead of taking the corner, one sec, I got hit with an interruption. Lee Sedol approaches. White approaches black's corner, which to me, you know, after seeing Nick Sisibicki's review of the Lee Sedol ladder game, I'm not all surprised by this move, because it's been seen before. But it does give black a free corner, which he takes here. But white then proceeds to hit black inside and kind of force him out of that corner. while black secures the other corner. Now, mind you, this shape doesn't, I mean, it's, what am I trying to say here? It locks up territory for black right here. White seems to have influence, but it got impeded by black's base right here. Whereas black has a support stone for its stone up top here. White's left without support except up here. So, we'll see how that goes. White then plays right here, which, truth be told, I don't think it's a bad move. I mean, obviously it's not terrible. It definitely impedes black from pushing too far in, but it still leaves invasion points right here, provided black would need some sort of support over here so that they could push inward and kind of create havoc. Black, though, plays there and says, "Thank you, I'll take my corner back." White says, "Fine, I'll pull back." And then a 2-space extension to give black a base. This locks up the territory. This locks up some more territory for black. Say about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points of territory right there. In this area right here. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I've got my little quasi pointer pointed right. Yeah. I didn't practice the setup beforehand, alright? White then makes the knight's approach, only for black to pincer and show that his territory is a lot tougher than it was made out to be. White jumps, thinking to make an extension. Black cuts in. White tries to spread out. Black says, "Okay, I'll let you, but you're not getting any influence." White moves to connect. Black says, "I don't think so." White protects his shape. Black further prevents a connect. White jumps out. And then black makes a bid to kill these 3 stones right here. Now, from the looks of it, I mean, in terms of defined territory, black has this region right here on this side. They've got a nice little shape forming right here. White seems to be kind of trapped with a little bit of room to run, but not much. They've got this part of the board up to here so far, with influence coming out this way. Black's got some going this way, so it's a battle for the middle early, but it seems like black's got more outward pushes, while at the same time having the defense on the inside. I give the early edge to black, just because white doesn't have, like, they've got one side and half a side. Black has half a side, one side, 2 sides. So it looks like the early advantage, black, based on the more territory and more early influence. And this just 23 moves in. White says, no, I won't let you have that corner. Black saves shape. White then bumps, shoulder hits the black stone, and then the knights move to take the star point. White straight up attacks the black stone, or straight up connects to the black stone, and then black further secures territory, with white's response being a one stone jump. So far, it's looking like an interesting game. I mean, you can see the difference, or the advantage seems to lie with Gu Li rather than Lee Sedol, based on territory, overall territory and influence early. Keep in mind, this is 30 moves into the game. Alright? There's a long way to go before this game's over. Black responds to White's jump. White surprises me and plays into the direct pincer. Sees his stone get eaten. Then encloses to really solidify shape. Which, if you look, White's got some pretty impressive moyo right here. Nothing preventing this inside push right now, but they've got a pretty nice framework working right here. If I'm White, I'm liking the taste of this one right now, but I want it bigger. Black invades. Not a lot of support except from these stones, but White's got a semi-wall there. Connect. Play up. No base for you. Two stone extend. Play up. Knights move. Another escape. And shape protect. White plays short of Tengen. Black chases, I think, from the wrong side, but then again, I think he sees that White has a chance to push down on his territory. And he's got a pretty nice looking shape working right here. And some coming this way as well, although this is potentially impeding. White says, I still want out. Black says, give me your stone. White says, take it, it's yours. Black says, I think I'll keep mine safe. White says, fine, I get away. Black says, no you don't, so it seems. Shoulder hit. Knight's move and a shoulder hit. Okay, 52 moves in. Now we're starting to see some interesting plays here. Because from what I can see a large knight's move off these two stones right here, which is a shoulder hit and a small knight's move away from this black stone, while also being a 2-point extension. Oh, sorry, I got off center with the camera. Holding it by hand is not easy. But my iPhone's the best camera I got, aside from my webcam, and that's out of use right now, although I'll find a chance to use it for later videos. At any rate, this one, a lot's going to be edited out of this video. This position, this one right here, the white stone here is gone. Black has that corner. White pushes up against the black wall with this shoulder hit and kind of fights back. Now black can easily come in right here again and just say, no, you're not getting farther, blocking white out entirely. But what he does instead is this. If you know this one better, let me know. It's mind-boggling to say the least. I don't understand it at all. White. Whoa. Okay, that move I didn't expect. You'd think I would have after seeing Lee Sedol's ladder game. A couple more moves and we'll stop again at 60. Black does not seem to want white to connect. But white seems okay with making a base down here, because if you look, it's got nice framework for a base. We're just going to go to move 75 and then have another stop. Instead of trying to connect, white plays down. And then black plays right in the middle of white's wall up here. Interesting move. There's enough support over here now to where black can pincer this wall. White can still build it around, but it's harder to connect now because of these stones right here. And white made the right counter to it. Forcing black to play down to get away. White connects. Black says not on the other side. White says, well, I'll kill your stones. Black says, oh no you won't. White says, Atari. Black says, Atari you. White says, those stones are dead anyway. Black says, no, your stones are dead. White seems to agree. And it's not that white stones are dead. It's just look at the shape. Black's got white surrounded. And that was the point. Even if white made the capture, black still had white. So right now, looking at the whole board, big picture view, black just stole even more of the board. White's got this side, white's got that side, black's here, it's more even, but black made a huge robbery right here. It's kind of hard doing this from looking through a camera for the most part. Black definitely looks like he's in control of this game. This is mid-game play. Black definitely looks like he's in control. He probably retains it all the way up through, dang near the end. And when you look down here, white's got this area, black's kind of poking through. White's got right here, black's got right there, there. These stones are dead, it's only a matter of time. White's got here, black's got here, working on here, pretty much has here. Although white's got a little bit of space here because it's poking out right there. Black kills, and white's got to do some crazy stuff, but it's least they all. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out on top of this anyway. Pretty sure he does, but black says no to that. White says, I don't want you keeping your influence. Black protects. White connects. Black then pseudo cuts. And white fully connects. Black threatens and blocks white's outward movement. Good play by white right there. Keeps with the framework. They can push through somehow. Although right now, I mean, it just really looks like black's got the huge advantage in this game. Hasn't been a capture yet. I mean, it's almost, well, it's not halfway yet. Gotta be 135 for it to be near halfway. We're on move 98, so let's play out the last two moves before the next break. That last move, I think, was pretty good. Say the least, it definitely shored up some with white's middle push. You know, the first 100 moves of this game are definitely interesting, to say the least. I definitely see a lot of thought going into it based on what I see. Black seems to have more control of the game than white. White has the northern side of the board seemingly locked up. Black has a chance to poke through because of the J15 stone, which can easily be blocked by a move at J17 or K17, which would have more support from both sides. Black can try and invade, but I think white can block it out. In the middle, white's trying to fight for more than what he's being allowed. But overall, I think it's definitely in Gu Li's hands after the first 100 moves. I'd review more, but for this first episode, I'm out of time. But I will finish this review as the next couple of episodes. So my first few episodes are going to be the different games, or the different parts to this Lee Sedol, Gu Li, Jubango. Will I review the later ones? Possibly. Possibly. If there's only 4, I'll go back and review the first one as well. But I think I may want to focus not primarily on game reviews, but just on different plays and tricks and Joseki. Yeah, it's a double-digit Q learning Joseki. I've heard different thoughts on it. I've always thought anything that can help my game, anything that can help my Go to be better, I'm going to study. And for me, I think Joseki will help. Because there's a lot of different things with Go that I really want to get down and memorize in case my opponents try something tricky. And then I can throw something out at them that they wouldn't expect and be somewhere. Next time, I'll actually review a 9x9 game I had. That one will be more on a digital board because I don't have a 13x13 or 9x9 board yet. Might just order them for my birthday. We'll see. I'm also trying to get a bunch of Power Ranger keys and the legendary Morpher. Maybe the Megazord and the Zord parts. Not sure yet. Thinking about it. Really liking the possibility. But at any rate, that's it for the first episode. After the Jubango games, probably going to be a 3-parter. The next 100 moves will be the next part, and then the last moves will be the second part. But after those, I will review some 9x9 games I've played recently. Or not necessarily just 9x9, but a couple of games I've played recently on the online Go server, formerly OGS Innova. Online Go server, Innova Go server. They merged, although that's kind of old news. Very old news by this point, actually. But yeah, I still refer to it as Nova. But yeah, I'll review some of my games from there. Anyways, that is it for this first episode of the Go Zone, or From the Eyes of a Double-Digit Q, as the game reviews will be known as. But yeah, that's it for the Go Zone. It's your host, Aaron. See y'all next time.